The results of the Arizona ballot audit are going to be slightly delayed, folks. Sorry to burst everyone's bubble there. I know we're all sitting on pins and needles waiting for the truth to come out about the Arizona election, but it was revealed earlier this week that, oops, we're going to have to wait to give you that final report because we've all got COVID. There was a major COVID outbreak among cyber ninjas and their staffers, and apparently the CEO also got COVID. So now they're telling us, hey, we just can't release this report yet. And what's funny about this announcement is, one, of course, this is how mismanaged the entire thing has been. You know what to do to keep yourself safe from COVID. And they just said, screw it, we're not going to follow any kind of safety protocols whatsoever. And then, of course, you get the massive outbreak. And we have seen a lack of transparency. There's been court orders telling cyber ninjas and the Republicans in Congress turn over all this information to reporters, whoever requested it. It does fall under the State Records Act. You cannot hide it. And now, right as they're ordered to turn it all over, oh no, we can't do it. We've all got COVID. This thing has been a farce from the start. But what really gets me about this new COVID announcement from these people is that the diehard supporters of the audit are also calling BS on this. But not because they think they're trying to hide anything, but because they think the Biden administration has come out and basically made them do this so that Biden can have time to, declare martial law or something like that to try to delay the results of this audit. Like, that is how hardcore some of these individuals are. They truly think that what's going to come out of Arizona is somehow going to overturn the 2020 presidential election. Let's get something very clear here. The state of Arizona and all of the other people that have looked into Arizona knows that there was no fraud. And that includes, by the way, people like Mike Lindell. He was given the opportunity for his 3-day cyber symposium to present the so-called evidence he's been talking about for months, showing that that election was hacked. He couldn't do it. He failed. He failed to give any evidence at all, and his own people even said there's no evidence to speak of. So they all know there's nothing there. There's no there, to borrow that old phrase. But you still have these diehard supporters who see conspiracies everywhere they turn, who now think that Biden has somehow pulled the strings in Arizona on this audit in order to delay what they feel is inevitable. Donald Trump is not going to be reinstated as President of the United States. Such a thing is actually impossible under United States law and the U.S. Constitution. The results of this ballot audit in Arizona are not going to reveal any kind of widespread fraud at all. If they were, we would have already gotten leaks out of some of this. We would have had press conferences giving us updates on all the things they'd found. They wouldn't be fighting the release of the records in court. They would have flat out told us, oh, we've got so much, we're going to give you a little taste right here. They haven't done it. I'm sure that the COVID thing is not a lie. I am willing to bet that they did, in fact, have a massive COVID outbreak. But that really shouldn't cause a delay in the release of the report. I don't see how that affects the other non-COVID positive staffers from go ahead and printing out those copies of that report and sending it out. So I'm not exactly sure why they decided to delay it just because a couple people are out. But I'm willing to bet they would jump at any excuse possible to not have to let the country know that the whole thing has been a complete failure. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.